Hello, my name is Chloe. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you my December book haul. And I don't know who I think I am. I only have a 9-book book haul for December. This is craziness. I'm trying not to get too excited by this small book haul because January is my birthday month, and regardless of whether I get spoiled by the lovely people in my life, I will spoil myself. So this feels completely manageable for December. I've got some lovely Christmas gifts from friends, and I also have some books that I bought myself. So strap in, here is all the loveliness. Saying that, there will be some extra books in January that kind of relate to December because I had 3 books that were gifted to me that I did already own. One of those I have now read. The other copy has gone to my mother-in-law, but I will be selling the other, like my original copy. Another one, I've given 1 copy to the mother-in-law, but I'm counting it as sold. And then the third one I will be selling. So these 3 are basically going to be swapped out, and I'm going to buy 3 new books as if they were my gifts, if that makes sense. This has been discussed with the people. So we have 2 books up here from Chelsea and 1 from the lovely Faith. So that is what's going to happen with those. I do have 5 more bookish gifts that I have here though. The first one being Think of a Number by John Verdon. And this one was from Chelsea. I haven't heard anything about this book ever, but it sounds really interesting. It says, when Dave Gurney, retired New York police homicide detective, is contacted by an old college acquaintance about some startling letters he's been receiving, it's at first little more than a diverting but sinister puzzle, until the acquaintance is brutally killed. Suddenly, Gurney finds himself in the middle of a murder investigation that makes no sense. The killer seems to have known his victim intimately. How else was he able to predict his thoughts, even his actions? How did he know his darkest secrets? The killer is smart and he's playing with the police. Gurney needs to be smarter if he's going to catch him. But this seems only to be the beginning, and the killer alone knows where it will end. So yeah, it sounds really interesting. I've never heard of it before, and I'm interested in giving this one a go. She then got me a book, it's again from Chelsea, that definitely sounds like my cup of tea. I've never heard of it before, and it just sounds amazing. And it is They All Fall Down by Roxanne St. Clair. And it's just that level of YA horror that I'm so excited to read. It just sounds like exactly my cup of tea, and yeah, I'll tell you what it's about, shall I? It says, every year the lives of 10 girls at Vienna High are transformed, all because of the list. Kenzie Summerall can't imagine how she's been voted onto a list of the hottest girls in school, but when she lands at number 5, her average life becomes amazing. Doors to the best parties open, new friends surround her, the cutest jock in school is after her. This is the power of the list. If you're on it, your life changes. If you're on it this year, your life ends. The girls on the list have started to die, one by one. Is it a coincidence, a curse, or is the list in the hands of a killer? Just exactly my thing. As I've said, really happy to own this, and I can't believe I'd never heard of it before. We then have a gift from Laura, which is Fangirl Down by Tessa Bailey. I have just been collecting every Tessa Bailey book at this point. I just keep acquiring them. But this one, I've heard that something happens in a smut scene that will actually repulse me, and I have decided that I want to give it a go. I'm sure it is this one, but yeah, this is about a golf star, Wells, and Josephine Doyle, who is always on the sidelines, and she believes in him even when he doesn't believe in himself. I'm not actually sure what route this romance is taking. It was on my list of Tessa Bailey's that I need to acquire, and then I found out this one thing about a smut scene, so I wanted to give it a go. Thank you, Laura, for making it happen. We then have a gift from Liam, which is The Frontrunner by Elsie Silver. This is book 3 in the, what's it called? The Gold Rush Ranch series. I don't know anything about it, I won't lie. I have just been collecting all of Elsie Silver's because she gives me all of the country romance vibes I need. Like, I'm still in my Nashville jumper, I'm still in the country romance vibes. So I actually won't read the back of this because I haven't even started this series. I just know it's going to be what I want to read. So I'm really appreciative, Liam. Thank you for continuing my country romance love. He's actually said, I've got no clue what this is about, but it wouldn't be on your list if you didn't have good judgment. Liam, all I know is it's country romance, and that is all we want. So yeah, very excited to give this one a go. And the last gift I have here is from Emily over at Emily Kathleen Reads, and that is The Teacher by Freida McFadden. I have got a great track record with Freida McFadden. I have loved everything I've read by her. This is about Eve, who has a good life. She gets up each day, gets a kiss from her husband, and heads off to teach math at the local high school. All is as it should be, except last year, Kasem High was rocked by a scandal involving a student-teacher affair, with one student, Addie, at its centre. But Eve knows there is far more to these ugly rumours than meets the eye. Addie can't be trusted. She lies, she hurts people, she destroys lives. At least that's what everyone says. But nobody knows the real Addie. I think it sounds really great. Thank you, Emily, for making that possible. So I have the books that I bought myself. We have 3 Book of the Month books and 1 that I went on a certain hunt to find. So the 3 Book of the Month books, we have Someone in the Attic by Andrea Mara. I still have my stickers in here. Isn't that cute? So we have my Book of the Month stickers. I'll use some of those and a new bookmark. This sounded so creepy, I had to grab it. It says, you thought you were home alone. Anya is enjoying a relaxing bath when she hears a noise coming from the ceiling. Through the open bathroom door, she sees the attic hatch swing down and a masked figure drops to the floor. 30 seconds later, Anya is dead. You're not afraid of being alone in the dark. You're afraid you're not alone. And this freaked me out. As somebody who lives alone, this is scary to me. The idea that you're not actually scared of the dark, you're scared that there is somebody else in the dark. Horrified, wanted to grab it. We then have Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. I have just seen amazing things going around about this book and I decided it had to be one that I gave a go. I didn't actually realise it was the first in a series, so that has slightly put me off starting it. So maybe I won't start this series for a little while. Phantasma only has 2 rules: stay alive and don't fall in love. I've heard it's kind of like Hunger Games-esque, a competition where contestants rarely escape alive and the victor is granted a single wish. So yeah, I've heard it's like romantasy, Hunger Games-esque. It looks really creepy. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The only thing deadlier than losing the game is losing your heart. So obviously grabbed that. And the final one I grabbed from Book of the Month, which will now be saved as a December 2025 read, I can't believe I'm saying that, is The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Ali Carter. I didn't actually know that this was becoming a thing, and then I saw it on Book of the Month, but Ali Carter, I used to read her books and love them. The Gallagher Girls series is like a staple of my childhood. So as soon as I found out that this book had been written, I wanted it. Saying that, I ordered it from Book of the Month, clearly ordered it to Cole's house because they don't deliver to the UK, and he always thinks it's really funny to wrap up my Book of the Month orders so that I have to wait till after Christmas, which after Christmas I didn't really want to read a Christmas murder mystery. So this is now going to be saved for Christmas 2025 because I don't want to read a Christmas murder mystery in January. Anyway, how many times can I say Christmas murder mystery? That's what this is. And last but not least, the book I went on a hunt for, and I've just realised there is a sticker that needs to come off, is Quicksilver by Callie Hart. I did really want the Work special edition, but then I found out that this one is exactly the same. Like, of course, this is perfectly fine. And I just had to spend like £3 more in Waterstones. It does have a completely reversible cover, but I prefer this one. Do I know what it's about? No. It's a romantasy book. Did it win the Goodreads prize? People are going crazy over this and telling me I have to read it. So when I saw that there was a special edition, I thought, sod it, and I bought it. And that's really all I have to say about that one. So those are all the books I hauled. If you watched my book hauls last year, particularly for the first half of the year, and you watched my December content, you will see that I did myself an advent calendar where I opened 1 book every day in December and used that as my advent calendar. I'm going to be doing the same thing in 2025, and that means I have to start now picking books out of book hauls that I've bought myself and wrapping them up ready. So I only do books I've bought myself, which means I'm going to do all 3 of the Book of the Month books. I could do Quicksilver too, but I feel like I will remember that. And I'm going to make book 1 The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year so that I actually pick it out and read it in December. So yeah, I'm going to wrap these books up in Christmas paper and put them somewhere in storage ready for my advent calendar. Do let me know though, guys, if you have read any of the books in this haul. I would really appreciate hearing your opinions. Did you get any really great books in December? I'm sure you did. Please tell me about them down below. But on that note, that's all I have time for. So thank you very, very much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.